did that kind of turn against you guys setting the tone for this one?
Yeah, that hurt us. Our start at the beginning, our start to third quarter. No, we can't have those type of starts. Especially on the road, giving teams confidence and allowing them to get into their actions and just find their rhythm. I thought we did a really good job of fighting back. Games like this are important, because there's so many teachable moments in them of how, like, every possession matters and counts. Comes down to, end of the fourth quarter, then into overtime. It's like the value of the basketball and every possession that we get adds up. And I just thought, we have to have better starts, and we will. Overall, it's just a game we need to learn from and understand as well. Like, when we're in tight games and in overtime, every possession matters for us, and we have to get a good shot. We have to get a stop. But this game came down to defensively. I thought they did a good job of at certain times in the game, outworking us from time to time. And I thought that, that was kind of the difference there. It's like we could have a slow start and build our momentum and work our way back, but there was too many of those possessions where either they came up with the offensive rebound or they hit one of those tough shots, and those add up at the end of the game for sure.
How did they have so much success from the perimeter?
I mean, they made tough shots. You got to give them credit. I mean, they do a good job of throwing different lineups out there to make you either switch or try to find different mismatches out there. I mean, they have dynamic wings and guards. It's just something that I'll watch the film on and see different things that we could have done to help us out there. But overall, I mean, this game came down to, for us, our defensive energy and the mistakes that we made on the defensive end, I thought.
Tobias, the team's had turnover issues sort of on and off through the first 17 games or so. Do you sort of see this as just a young team sort of developing that poise and maturity, or is this something that you think can be pretty easily corrected?
I think it's a combination of both, and it's on it's on all of us. Like, sometimes you could look at the stat sheet and see who had turnovers or not, but it's predicated based upon us as a whole group from time to time. Our spacing on the offensive end leads to some of those, and just sometimes just making the easy play. And I think the more that we come together as a group and really figure out that is our bread and butter, and that's what is has been successful for us, just making the easy play. I just think over time we will get better at it, but it is something that has hurt us. You can see that in the games that we've lost have all been very close, and those add up for sure.
Along those same lines, does it make this loss a little bit more frustrating when you think about the turnovers? Because it seemed like you guys were trending in the right direction, I believe.
Yeah.
You guys were averaging like 10 turnovers a game, which was like third in the league.
Yeah. I mean, I don't look at it like I try not to look at it like that, but it's something that we have to work through, and we have to figure it out. We have to figure out ways to, like I said, just make the easy play, make the simple play, make it easy on the next guy as well. We'll get to the bottom of it, and we'll look at it, watch it on film, and see different ways that we can be better. But it's all of us as a whole group out there.
As one of the vets on the team, it seemed like the younger guys kind of look to you just to steady the ship a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And this is still so early on in the season, but how do you kind of like keep the guys even keeled and not get too high or too low?
Just really staying in the moment of it. Obviously, like I've been, I have a lot of experience of being in tight games, being in meaningful games. So just understanding, like, games like today, that's on us. Like that, you could make the case of any of those possessions in the overtime and fourth quarter that go the other way. Like, this game is a victory for us, but you know, when you look at our start to the game, you look at our start to the third quarter, that's on us as a group to understand that, you know, if we want to be where we want to be as a group, we can't have those type of efforts coming into games no matter what it is. I mean, they were making shots because of, you know, a lot of lack of our effort on the defensive end, and that's not who we really are. That's not who we are as a group. And so just make sure that we stay true to that and understand that through the course of a season, winning is the only thing that matters, right? And I think that, you know, obviously everyone wants to play their best type of basketball, but you will play your best basketball when the team is winning games. And I think, you know, that's just what I have learned through experience and what I try to portray to the group of just understand, like, make the winning play night after night. So, yeah. All right. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.